Is your gut telling you that something's off? You're concerned that your partner is cheating on you? Well, you're not paranoid. Let's break down 5 ways that you can know if he's cheating, backed by neuroscience. One of my clients, let's call her Sarah. She spent months wondering if something was going on. Her partner became distant. His phone was always flipped upside down. Little things that didn't add up. She wondered if she was totally off base or maybe it was just her. She thought to herself, maybe she's just overreacting. Well, after weeks went by with this sinking feeling inside, she finally decided to check his phone when he was in the shower. Boom, there it was. Messages from somebody else. The proof. She had convinced herself that she was too sensitive and that she shouldn't be thinking this. But after finding those messages on his phone, not only was there betrayal trauma about her partner's behavior, but she also was really upset with herself for not trusting her intuition and those gut feelings that she's had for so long. It turned out that not only was her partner gaslighting her, she was gaslighting herself, and she knew it at some level. That's what I want to help you with. If you have these feelings, they're probably not off base. If you have that feeling inside, it's so important that you learn to trust it. And yes, this might shake things up, and yes, it might cause conflict, but on the other side of that is peace for you. You think ignoring your intuition is protecting your relationship. Unfortunately, it's giving away your peace of mind, and it's not helping the relationship. So let's dive into this. You know that sinking feeling in your stomach or that tightening in your chest that happens when something doesn't feel right to you? I always call it your spider senses. Well, it has a real name in terms of neuroscience. It's called neuroception. Neuroception is your nervous system's subconscious threat detecting system. So when neuroception kicks in, basically your brain and body start scanning for dangerous situations. This is what happens. Your vagus nerve, it gets activated when that threat system kicks on. So when in your relationship there's an emotional threat, that is perceived as a really big one. Dishonesty, defensiveness, Darvo, turning the tables on you, they all kick this system into overdrive. This is the exact same system that's activated when you are in physical danger. You feel sick to your stomach, your heart starts racing, your mouth goes dry, your gut hurts. That's why people say, trust your gut intuition, because it's the same mechanism. Your brain and body know this before your mind does. When you ignore this system and it stays activated long term, your mental and physical health can break down. You will experience an increase in anxiety, in depression. You won't be able to focus. You may have physical health issues because your brain and nervous system are stuck in chronic stress mode. So if you're in a situation like this, you must ask yourself, is there physical or emotional danger? Really, don't ignore the situation. The longer you ignore it, the worse it will get. Okay, let's talk about the 5 red flags that your brain can't ignore. Number 1 is secretive phone use. So perhaps there's password changes. Perhaps you see lots of folders that are buried within each other. Maybe the phone's flipped over or kept in a private place. If this is a new behavior, don't ignore it. There's probably something to it. Sign number 2 is emotional distancing with no real apparent reason. So perhaps your partner is staying out longer. There's less conversations, less affection. And when you try to have a conversation about it, no real answer. Number 3 is sudden grooming or hygiene habits that change. So your partner hits the gym more. There's new cologne, a different style, but they're not for you. Number 4, inconsistencies in stories and timelines. So he says he's going to the gym, but there's no gym bag. Says he stayed late at work, but you see that on the GPS he hasn't been at work for hours. Perhaps there's something there. Number 5, defensive behavior. So you ask, these timelines don't add up, but immediately they get mad, defensive, or shut down. If your partner blows up or shuts down, defensiveness is a sign that there's something to hide. So these signs don't immediately mean that your partner is cheating, but combined with your gut instinct, they're powerful clues. If this resonates with you, please go over to drtrishleigh.com. Click the For Partners tab in the right-hand corner. There you will find more information on betrayal trauma, how you can see that it's impacting your brain and nervous system, and of course, what to do about it so you can get to the other side as the healthiest version of yourself. Also, if you want more information, please subscribe. Click the video that's coming up on the screen now so we can dive into this deeper together. It is time for you to reclaim your sanity and your power so that you can have the relationship that you've always wanted and that you deserve.